Good evening, and welcome back to the One Celtic Fans View this evening. We're going to sit back and relax and enjoy a game of football. Oh, there's Oxley Chamberlain
to get me
talking.
going and inspire me. And yeah, I mean, everything that we spoke about, and you just happened to speak about this club without it referring to me at the time. When it popped up a couple of weeks later, it was like it was fresh in the mind, and yeah, I'm delighted.
Well, a brilliant insight there, and
That
that
was a
full
very
interview
quick
will
interview.
be available on our social very, very soon. So keep an eye out
That
for
is
that.
going
Well, the
out
man
on
who
the
brought
social
him here
media
and
channels
signed
for
him for the
TNT, so
club
we'll
is,
keep
of
an eye
course,
out for that one. Yeah, they kept the audio really quiet for that.
1000th game tonight. I'm sure lots of people have said this to you. A professional game as a manager. Is there something quite that you're leading Celtic out tonight?
It's really strange, really, because had Celtic not given me this opportunity, I would never have done the 1,000 games. So from that viewpoint, I'm pleased. It's really nice accolade in that aspect. And but if I was giving advice to young managers, don't wait until they're 73 to get their 1,000th.
Is there something quite full circle about the opposition that you are up against tonight? Obviously, you've got good memories, I'm sure, of 23 years ago. They were a good team then. What do you make of the team now?
It's still a very good. When I say still a very good side, I mean it's obviously changed since then. But they're going strongly in the Bundesliga. They're in the top four, which gets a Champions League place. And so we know how difficult the task is. As you say about turning the clock back, way back all those days ago. I think that because it's a fixture against Stuttgart, people are just going to draw some sort of comparisons.
You've got Bernardo starting in the midfield tonight. How big of an opportunity is this for him to reassert himself as a regular starter?
Again, a very good point. I think that this is an important game for him. Don't want to put him under too much pressure in that aspect. He hasn't had many starts here and he's a very talented player. He's now got an opportunity playing alongside the captain there, for the two of them, and hopefully he'll do well in the game. Just that because perhaps maybe he hasn't played that much, maybe he might not last the game completely. But even so, it's an opportunity for him. Hope he does well.
Special night it is.
It's a special night. I'm just on when you. Well, I'm through the stars. There we go. Then there we go. You'll never walk alone. That's a bit. It's because I have turned the volume up, so I need to turn that back down. Let me just do this, and then come back on, and then double check that. See what that sounds like. Check that. See what that sounds like. Cable has been pulled. I was mucking about the cables before the game. Cable has been. Oh, well, the sound's okay. Oh, it's all good now. God, you'll never walk alone. You will never walk alone. Couple of new members. God, you'll never walk alone. You will never walk alone. Couple of new members. Getting feedback, that's why. I need to turn that down. Yeah, and I was getting feedback on the. Yeah, still something wrong. I'm not going to start mucking about with cables at this time because it fucked up earlier. What cable is it? Let's see. Right. And there is an issue with just get this back up to speed. Tony. Fantastic super chat from Tony. No, it's just my throat, isn't it? Come on, Celtic, let's do this. Let's do this, Celtic. There's the players coming out. Scott says, feel like, I said 1-1, feel like we win this now tonight. 3-0, the boys are up for it. Players are definitely up for it. Knockout European football. There is an issue with the key. Bernardo hat trick. Nice to see the away fans doing a little bit of tifo. YouTube not receiving enough. Come on, Celtic. Oh, look at the stadium. I tell you one thing, people were complaining about the stadium, saying there may be a lot of empty seats. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Sorted. It's the time and the place for Bernardo. It is the time and the place for Bernardo. I've not even got the game time. Shit. Ha ha, see? My overlays. And there's the Stuttgart players shaking hands with the Celtic players. Let's get this back up on the screen. Where is it? Now, if I do go behind, don't tell me on the comments. You're 20 seconds behind. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh, the love of the game. The love of the game. 4-3-3 Celtic against a 4 Scales and Dyson on a shaky nail tonight as they're on a yellow, says Scott. Famous last words, Scott. I guess to the point I switched the comments off the screen that I'm watching so I don't have to see them. But then if I end up, it's got extra time. Wait a minute, get the extra time off. Fuck's sake. 6 minutes extra time? That's automatic. Automatic. Bernardo needs to show up. Come on. Oh, look at that. That's just brilliant. Seeing the huddle and the noise at Celtic Park. Oh, can Celtic do it? Stuttgart are kicking off this first half. All right, let's get the game underway. Come on, Celtic. Let's get into this lot. And that is it. Get into them. Long ball forward. First punt. Oh. There's balls being thrown onto the pitch. There is balls being thrown onto the pitch, and they're just showing Martin O'Neill. There is balls being thrown onto the pitch. That would be that's the big protest of the night, out the way. Balls being thrown onto the pitch. And there will be some banners go up. Baz has real Spanish beer, not Aldi piss water. Yes, this is very true. Andalusian beer. Well, this was the Celtics collective. The Green Brigade cannot take blame for this. It is not. It is not. Yeah, they're refusing to show it on the telly here as well. I am recording it. I'm going to put it up on social media. The hilarity of this. It's unfortunate, but had to happen. It is unfortunate that they had to do it, but do you know? Tennis balls. Yes, it's tennis balls, bouncy balls, any type of balls that they could get their hands on. I'm showing you the ultras. Andy Robertson watching on. I did tell you, I warned you beforehand. I couldn't obviously tell you what was going to happen. I knew last night what was going to happen. But match interrupted due to crowd disturbances. It's just flashed up on the screen. Oh, this is going to create mayhem. Absolute mayhem online. I'm going to post it on the Facebook page. This stoppage. Whilst we wait on it all getting back together. Downloads. We're back underway. Celtic fans protest stops the start of the game. The game is back underway. So, that's that. I did say there'd be 6 minutes added when they first flashed up on the screen. I said there's going to be 6 minutes added time. I'm just get rid of this Facebook page now. So, there you have it. You know what was going on now. Play till Celtic score. There's going to be some outcry. It was the Celtic fans collective that agreed at a meeting last night. Online meet. Now there was over 200 Dies Maida! Dies Maida! I'm going to just turn the volume down a bit here. I'm going to tell you a bit of the background to what happened today. So last night at the Celtic Fans Collective, there were over 200 organisations represented. That is Celtic supporters, clubs, fans organisations and such like. There were over 200 organisations online last night, and it was the organisations without the Green Brigade that had decided to go ahead. So it wasn't wee boys, before you start going on about it. This was grown men, adults that were all online, and it's protesting about the fact that the board are playing the fans for absolute fools. Yes, they knew the permutations that Celtic could get a fine, but they have to highlight the ongoing concerns of the fans at Celtic Football Club. As Stuttgart have a free kick. That's the last I'm going to say on it, and because I knew that there was it acting like wee boys doing that shit. Well, it wasn't wee boys. You can have your says in the comments. It wasn't little guys that started it. It was grown men, and here comes the ball in. Schmeichel punches it away. Schmeichel punches it away. And it wasn't wee boys that agreed to do this. It was grown men at the Celtic Fans Collective, but they had to do it at some point. Anyway, I'm coming off the comments and I'm going to enjoy the football. Oh, as Celtic go forward. Turn this, not that one, turn this one up a bit. I'm not even reading the comments now. Alright, Celtic. Scales out to Tierney. Tierney. Back to Scales. Scales back to Trusty. Trusty out wide. Araujo. Araujo under a bit of pressure. Punch the ball forward to Dies Maeda. Doesn't get it. And it's a header back to the Stuttgart. It's going to be a hard one, this. Top side of Stuttgart. What was the score in the Braga game? Because that's the one that we need to watch out for. Because if we get through this one, we play either Braga or Porto in the next round. Bring on Porto. Get a little bit of revenge for 2003. I don't think Porto are... Now that we've calmed down, let's see how Paulo Bernardo is in this game. Looks like Callum's playing further forward, isn't it? Is that... No, it's time to check this in the middle there. Let's get it on the big screen. Sitting watching it on the little screen here. Get on this big screen so I don't see any of your comments. Oh dear. Dies Maeda's to Paulo Bernardo. Looks as if he's played in a holding midfield role. Looks like Celtic are playing the two in the middle then. Paulo and... Yeah, so Celtic are playing a 4-2-3-1. Benji Negron on the ball. Come on, somebody help Benji out. Don't give it back to the keeper, man. Scales with the ball. Player coming down to him. Scales just punts the ball forward, trying to get Tam the check. Tam the check keeps it. He doesn't. He loses it. Oh. What a life in football Martin O'Neill's had. Tell me about it. Oh, you can hear the Stuttgart fans. Celtic fans are silent on tonight of all nights. Oh, is that a bit of a free kick there? Come on, Calmac, get the ball away. They're pressuring us right high up the park, aren't they? Sam the check. He's getting pulled here. The guy's got his shot. That's a free kick, Celtic. Come on. Book him. Come on, Celtic. Book him. Book him. He was pulling his shirt, man. Seriously. Ah, they're pulling each other's shirts. That's the kind of player you want, isn't it? The Celtic. We are the best team in Glasgow. Tierney, ball in. Can't get it past the second. Bernardo puts the ball out. Arocco back to Bernardo. Bernardo out to Benji Negrin. Makes a run forward. Ah, Benji Negrin. That was a pass. Paulo Bernardo made a good run there. Really good run. Celtic fans taking the not another penny to a different level, not another song. Here comes Big Tam, puts the ball out. Oh. Tenecti's asking for the ball to be right at his feet, not in front of him. Oxlade Chamberlain. Come on, Celtic. I'm just listening to Joe Hart. That's good. That is interesting for Joe Hart there. Come on. Corner Celtic. Come on. Get in there. Get in there. Can we do anything? Corner is Celtic. Paulo Bernardo. Oh, they're a tall team, aren't they? They are a tall team. This is going to have to be a well-worked one, this one for the corner. Come on, Celtic. You can do this. Drop it to Calmac on the edge of the box. That was shite, Paulo. Oh. Tenecti giving the ball away. That's the last person you want to give the ball away. That'll come for a corner. This is terrible, man. People don't know slag angles anymore after seeing Paulo Bernardo's corner. Why did Benji Negro not take the corner rather than Paulo Bernardo? Scales back to the keeper. Keeper. What's the keeper then? Oh, come on. That is the keeper's fault. Oh, for fuck's sake. That was Casper Schmeichel's fault. What was Schmeichel doing? Schmeichel again, man. Schmeichel put us under pressure there. Sake, man. Trusty's playing him on side. Come on, this is left hand side again. Casper cannot do anything with his left-hand side. Casper Schmeichel is woeful. Absolutely woeful as a keeper. Busting us in Europe again. McDoug could have saved that. Fuck off, Joe Hart. Joe Hart's playing the Pablo Bernardo in the poor corner. Casper Schmeichel threw the ball out after that. Honest to God. Throw a cheeseburger and he would have saved it. Casper Schmeichel again, man, honestly. Come on, Dyson. Bad as this, man. He is, honestly. What, Casper, I don't know why you're away out there. Oh, come on, that's indecision for Trusty and Casper Schmeichel. Shite ball. Right, come on, Celtic. Go forward. Tam the checks out of position. Dyson Mathers through the middle. Paolo needs to turn, pass the ball, does that, does it quick. Tierney. Tenecti. Tenecti in the box. Come on, hit it, Tenecti! Ah! Come on. Shh. People said it was Paolo's fault. It wasn't Paolo's fault. The keeper actually had the ball by then. Stupid goal. The Casper Schmeichel's indecision put us under pressure. Your keeper, when he gets the ball, he needs to slow the game down or move the ball faster. Ah. Come on, Paolo. Paolo passes and moves is a lot better than Rio Hatate. That's a certainty. Tenecti going down the wing. Tenecti's got two players on him. Can I get to the byline? Oh! God! Jesus! Oh. Ah, nearly. At least Paulo Bernardo's one touch and pass. He's making good space for himself, Bernardo, as well. Trusty with the ball. Araujo. He's pulling Araujo. That's a foul. That's a... That's enough to make your hearts go. Come on. Stop giving the ball back to Casper Schmeichel. Honest to God, man. We need to stop giving the ball back to Casper Schmeichel. Good ball for Tenecti there. Tierney. Scales all the way back to the keeper. Trusty to Araujo. Don't give it to Araujo. He's got two players on him nearly every time he gets near the ball. Dies Maeda, come on. Come on. They're fucking about at the back here. Go on! Go on! Yes! Get in, Benji Grant! Yes! Get in there! Both goalkeepers is as bad as each other. Yeah, beauty. Benji Negrin makes it 1-1. Game on. God, the repeat of 2003 is on its way. I tell you, their keeper, the defender gives it back to the keeper. Benji Negrin. Got to say, that was fantastic by Benji Negrin to be putting pressure on. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Calm, takes it past the keeper. Boomf. Calm as you like, in the back of the net. In the back of the net. Let's get that one up on. That's a bit better from Celtic. Come on. Just watching that game again. Perfect. Paradise. We love the jungle deep. That's where the lion sleeps. For in those evil eyes, they have no place in paradise. Go on, Araujo. Araujo's going forward. Come on. Give it to Benji. Benji cuts back inside. Why did he not give it to fucking Julian Araujo? That was indecision there for Benji. Indecision for Benji. Celtic starting to pass the ball a little bit better. Can't beat it. Celtic Park on European nights. Celtic starting to play a little bit better. They're getting a hold of the game. They know that Stuttgart are pushing right up. Long ball out. Oh, there's nobody there for Big Tam. He's getting two players marking him all the time, isn't he? They really do fear him, don't they? They really do fear him. Come on, Celtic. I need to just sharpen up in midfield. They've got four guys forward here. Onion sleeves. Here comes Stuttgart again. It's everyone back for Celtic. Everyone back for Celtic. They've got a load of guys in their box. Overload. Four in the box, one just on the outside. Corner. Corner to them. We're no good at corners. Shh. We're no good at corners. Julian Araujo. Can the little Mexican get an assist and a winner tonight for Celtic? 1-1. 25 minutes into the game. Corner. Celtic end. Short corner. Ball back out. Back post. That come off his hand. Come off his hand. Got away with one there, didn't we? Everybody knows, go to that back post, go to the left-hand side. Went past the post, but it's fine. Schmeichel was getting nowhere near it. Oh, Dyson, come on. Oh, that was a decent... Carmack steals the ball. Araujo. I just can't seem to get the ball to settle down in the final third for Celtic. Paulo Bernardo going back in line with Callum. I'm liking the way that Paulo Bernardo's positional play is tonight. Do you know, he knows he's got to play that defensive midfield role with Callum McGregor, and he's sticking to it. Oh, that was a bit of... They're just holding on to the ball here. Celtic need to put a bit more pressure on their players. That's it, put pressure on them. The keeper's got the ball. Make the keeper make a mistake again. Keeper just punched the ball away forward. Should be an easy one for Celtic. You see that Paulo Bernardo's kind of stuck between going further forward and making sure that he's in line with Callum McGregor. Here come Stuttgart on the edge of the box. Come on, Dyson. That's it. That's good play by City. Oh, come on. They've just stole the ball back off of Big Sam. Watch a diagonal ball. Watch a cross coming in for the outside here. Diagonal back post again. Tenecti gets it away. They're still camped in. Can Celtic cope with this? Celtic really need to win tonight to have any hope of going through. They've got a lot of players in the box. Celtic are camped right back. Here comes the cross in. Oh, no. It's been coming. You cannot sit back. You cannot sit back with a team like that. Honest to God, man. With the quality they've got crossing in and the numbers that they're getting in the box, you cannot play like that. Trusty plays him on side again. Keeper, it's that left-hand side. Said it before the game. Get everything to hit the left-hand side because Schmeichel's shite. You can see him, he pulls out his arm. He pulls his arm in. A good keeper saving that, I'm sorry. I'm going to jump in the comments. A good keeper saving that. Piss poor defending. Nobody picking up runners. Humpty Dumpty off, please. Get Casper off now. Scales in no man's land. A lot of people saying get Casper off now. Get him off, get him off. Casper's making it worse for us. Yeah. Our centre backs and keepers are shite, says Kid Keeper. That's crap, man. Give yourself a chance and then you defend like that. Tenecti needs to get back quicker. That guy at the back post, that Tenecti... Jesus Christ, it was nearly 3. Oh, that could have been a penalty. Scales with his hand up. Tell you one thing, I think I'm going to go to the pub and watch the game this weekend rather than doing a watch along. Can't cope with this. Paulo Bernardo Puts the ball out to Tierney. Tierney to Tenecti. Tenecti needs to make a run on the wing quicker. Paolo back to Tierney. Tierney to Scales. Scales to Trusty. Trusty's going to go back to... No, he doesn't. He goes out to Rocco. Rocco looks to go forward. Dyson tries to hit Benji Negrin. Their passing is crisp. Our passing is shite. And I've been saying this for weeks. Our passing's terrible. Here comes Kasper Schmeichel. What's he going to do with the ball? I get the fear. I get the fear when Kasper's on the pitch, man. Kasper Schmeichel's cost us this run in Europe. 52% possession for Stuttgart, 48% for Celtic. 2-1. Oh. So that's just killed the Celtic crowd. Completely killed the crowd. Well, there's one thing, the Celtic Fans Collective got their point over tonight with the stoppage. You could jump onto the Facebook page and you'll see a little bit of the game. Most it was stopped. They did show none of the game. Stuttgart are just, they're passing so crisp. Here they come again, but against Tierney. Straight to feet. Pass. Straight to feet. Turn. Pass. Straight to feet. Araujo puts them off. Passes it all the way back to their keeper. Big Tam the Czech should have been putting the keeper on a bit of stress there. Go on, Tam! Come on! Come on! You've got to anticipate the keeper fucking up there. Tenecti. Give it to McGregor. McGregor. Tierney. Quick one to Tenecti. Tenecti, turn and run! Why did you not turn and run? Tenecti had space on the wing. Why did he not run into the corner? Simple football, man. We seem incapable of playing the simple football in this. That was a shit pass. The passing's woeful. Negrin back to Scales. Scales comes forward. Oh, Scales, what? Why can't we pass it into feet? Why we pass? Do you know? There's nobody there. Fucking sick of this pish, man. Fucking sick of it. I don't know why we cannot. I mean, fucking Trusty jumps for a header and it hits his shoulder. Callum McGregor putting his green boots on. Three shots each. 3 shots inside the box. 1 goal to Celtic, 2 goals to them. Celtic's pass accuracy is 81%. Theirs is at 81%, which is strangely weird because their passing's a lot crisper than us. 1 touch, pass out wing. 1 touch, cuts inside, crosses the ball. Celtic get the ball away. No, we don't. Goes straight back to the Germans. 1 touch, pass for the German. 1 touch, 2 touch, pass. 1 touch, 2 touch, pass. 1 touch, pass. 1 touch, pass. Doesn't even touch and pass. It was just pass. 1 touch, pass. Germans. 1 touch, 2 touch, pass. 1 touch, 2 touch, pass. 1 touch, 2 touch, pass. How can Celtic not play football like this? It's not hard. Do you know? And the Germans are passing it to feet. Now they're camped on the box again. There's another goal coming. No, it's not. Because they've ruined it. Calmat's got his green boots on. Let's jump into the comments. Dyson's lost. Continually picking Caspar is a disgrace. McGregor getting ready with those green ones. Here's that. Caspar must have something in his contract says if he wants to play, he plays. And firstly, need the first half to finish badly. We need it to finish good. Oh, but Celtic Park sounds like a ghost town, for fuck's sake. Well, it would do, because we're 2-1 down. Seriously, lads, we have the league and the Scottish Cup to play. Why are we wasting time on this? Because you were in every competition. You go to win every competition, that you try to get as far as you can with Celtic. Tell Martin Neal to not bother about a game against Stuttgart in the Europa. Remember, Sean picks the team, so we'll be the same with Martinez. No, not because half these players won't be here in the summer. Right, here's the Germans. One touch pass. One touch, two touch pass. Diagonal ball. Does it get to the player? Not Julian Araujo gets it. Germans pick the ball back up though. Stuttgart, one touch, two touch pass. Midfielder, one touch, two touch, three touch, pass. One touch, two touch, three touch, pass. Easy football by the Germans. Out to the winger. Ball coming back in. Out for a goal kick. I don't know what major changes we're going to make, because it's there's not an individual player that's not. It's a collective. The night for collectives, the Celtic fans collective throwing balls onto the pitch. It's the Celtic team collectively that are not doing very well. Tony Stewart, not been on for a few days. Go back here, everyone come on, we could do this. When did you send that? You sent that ages ago. Stuff. The Germans are just way better than us. Positioning, play, everything. I mean, Dyson's stuck in between two players. Sriracha for Tenecti, Yang for Dice Mida. I think that's a bit unfair on Tenecti, because they're doubling up on Tenecti. Celtic, one touch pass, one touch pass, one touch, two touch pass, one touch. It's all about the back though. Our passing is all at the back. Oh, come on, Scales. That's just fucking woeful. Woeful. Oh well, I did say we would know by the end of tonight. Dyson stop running bars, get him off. He's not gone out to the wing. I mean, he's got the ball there. Oh, that was just bad for Aniacho. We need the Green Brigade back as soon as possible. The Green Brigade are in. The Green Brigade are in the stadium. They're just not in their section. How do you think the fans were singing so much? Celtic fans generally don't sing when they're getting beat 2-1. Doubling up on him because he's possibly a good, possible threat, good scouting. Yeah, is that. Dyson Maeda's not helping the midfield. Yeah, I think the bulk of the team needs moved on. When you look at the team that played a year ago, there's only about 2 or 3 players that aren't here anymore. 2 players, I think, from the team. But it's a big change tonight, of course. But I mean, I'm not being funny, but a good keeper saves both those opportunities. Come on, Benji, Callum, McGregor, get it out to Tierney, Calmac. Too slow, too slow. We're too slow in our decision making. That was a shit ball. Shit ball. Now a throw in. Was it a foul? Come on, your knees click together. Both knees click together. It was hardly a fucking booking. All the way throw in. It's all the way back to. Oh, why are we going backwards? We're going even further back. What is wrong with these players? What is wrong with Scales and Tierney and Trusty? We went for an advanced position right up the field to bringing the ball back so that we don't give the ball away. Now we're just going to punt the ball forward, hope that Tamlicek gets it and it goes straight to the Germans. Unbelievable. Tell you one thing, Tony Scales is just sitting there thinking, I need to get out of this shithole. Right, let's think about what Martin O'Neill's going to... Oh, come on, here they go again. They're going to go to the left-hand side here. Oh, skied it. Benji only cost 1.5 million and there's about 15 goals playing in this shit team. Yeah, imagine how many goals he would score in a good Celtic team. 1.75, is it not? For Benji, 1.6 or something. It was a bargain. Only because we knew a clause in his contract. Joe Hart does my head in sometimes. Oh, come on, Paulo, didn't he start going backwards like the rest of the team? I mean, they're forcing us back when we're playing right into their hands. I mean, they're doubling up and Dyson. That's a foul. No. Because we're too slow, man. Just blow the whistle for me. We've still got extra time to go in this first half. There'll be 6 minutes added on. They could still score. Dyson just cannot tackle worth a jot. Oh. Schmeichel gets the ball out quick. Tenecte. There's nobody up front for Tenecte. Tenecte asked Tam. Come on, Tenecte. You're fucking. Taking too long with the ball. Callum now passing back. We need to pass the ball quicker. Tierney. Tierney's asking for some help. There's nobody going near Tierney for Tierney to pass the ball to. Tam the Czech's back in the centre circle with the ball. Goes back to Scales, goes back to Araujo, goes back to Trusty. He'll put it to Scales. No, he puts it to... We're just playing it along the back. They're fucking terrible, man. Decision making is terrible. Half-time changes, says Michelle. Sriracha, Hatate, Sinisalo. I wouldn't bring Hatate on. Are you joking? You crazy bringing Hatate on in this? That he would make it even worse. We bring Hatate on and I'm switching off. I'm not sitting watching this live with Hatate being on the pitch. Corner to Celtic. Corner to Celtic. If Hatate comes on at half time, there is no way I'm sitting watching this live. Not a chance. Tierney taking the corner. Tierney, good corner. They get it away. Tenecti needs to... What is he trying to do, man? Just get the ball in. That was shite. That was shite for Tenecti. Pure pish from Tenecti. Didn't even look up to see where he was crossing it to. He just crossed it. I'm putting it into the area. Once again, the ability of Celtic Football Club players to pass the ball directly to a player rather than play it into a position, play it into a space. Don't know, there was a lot of people talking about the fact that, there's a lot of tickets for sale. Celtic Park looks pretty much full tonight. That was bad for Trusty. That was bad with Trusty. I need to go and get a beer. Come on, just blow the halftime bloody whistle. God, nearly a third for them. Come on, Celtic. Less than a minute ago. Less than a minute to go. God. Liam's got it right. We need balance. Keep Hatate miles away. If he's coming on, then it's for Benji Negrin. If Hatate comes on, I'm off. Not a chance am I watching Hatate in this second half. Half time. Half time at Celtic Park. Half time at Celtic, and the score isn't what we would like it to be. It's not what we would like it to be. Benji Negrin scored to get us back into the game. Benji Negrin played an absolutely cracker of a goal, but just wasn't enough. And I'm going to go and get a beer, and then we'll jump into the comments. Ah. Well. Where do we go from there? Can we sneak in out tonight with no more injuries? Poof. I don't think it's injuries that we need to wonder about tonight. It's the quality of the quality of our team, the passing. I mean, people will talk about the fact of the Celtic fans, the Celtic fans collective throwing balls onto. That's where the headlines will be. Well, the Celtic fans collective threw balls onto the start of the pitch. It's not ideal. Not ideal at all. Just see which one. Oh, just going to go into that goal again. Yeah, we're failing at the basics. We are that. Stuttgart don't look amazing. No, they don't. But what Stuttgart are good at is one touch pass football, two touch, one touch, two touch pass, one touch, two touch pass. It's not difficult football. Celtic used to be good at that, and these players are not. Taking too much time in midfield, taking far too much time in midfield. And it's brutal. It's brutal. It's too slow. It's far too slow. We need a manager to come in and, you know, I know that these players train and everything, and they're all mentally in a good place, but they're just not good enough. Not good enough for Celtic at all. Just watching the goal back on the Facebook page. I mean, it was a bit of luck by Benji. It was a bit of luck. But you've got to be in that position. You've got to put yourself in that position. And when you start playing like that, things can happen. You've got to make things happen. People criticising the fans, but we're stuck with the squad because the board direct your criticism at the source of the issue. I don't think that they're criticising the players. I mean, the Celtic fan base was immense once we scored the goal. You know, the singing was unbelievable. As soon as you go down 2-1, you're always, Celtic Park always goes quiet. You know, but it is what it is. There's one thing about it, it'll be a quiet. It is quiet tonight, isn't it? It's really quiet on the watch along tonight. Strange. But it is what it is. Let me just do this for a second. I'm just going to check something. Tell you one thing though, I wouldn't like to be in that bloody changing room when Martin O'Neill has his absolute rant at these players, because there's one thing, the players are just going to just go get it in the neck by Martin O'Neill, aren't they? Just check this. Interesting. Oh, they're going to make us watch. Let's listen to what Neil Lennon, as long as there's no music in the background.
And still, Ian, if we take a look over the 3 goals that we've had so far in this game, you know, Stuttgart, they got off to a great start, didn't they? But Celtic will be disappointed with the way this one came about.
I mean, it was poor clearance from Kasper Schmeichel. And
poor clearance from Kasper Schmeichel.
Stuttgart haven't really done anything. It was all sloppy play.
Yep. There you go. Stilian Petrov. It was poor by Kasper Schmeichel. Don't blame Bernardo. I don't blame Bernardo for it. I mean, it came from Bernardo's corner originally, but it's Kasper Schmeichel was to blame. Don't know. Kasper Schmeichel is definitely to blame. And I would say that a good keeper is saving both those goals. Easily. Both the goals. I'll just take it up. Let me just check this. And the bands, freedom for the ultras. Let me just get that. I'll just get this on the screen so you see it. The ultras from Germany. Let me just turn this back down. Very disorganised, Stilian Petrov saying. No physicality, says Neil Lennon. Let me jump onto the screen and show you this. This is from the ultras from the away support tonight. Let me just jump on here. And you see that. And the bands, freedom for the ultras. Fair play to the away fans for doing that. Ultras do tend to stick together, even though they end up fighting each other and stuff. But you want to say fair play to the German ultras for giving the Celtic fan base a little bit of a support, even though they're absolutely hammering us. But it doesn't matter, does it? There's one thing for sure, when it goes back to Germany this game, Celtic will know that it's pretty much, if it's 3-1 to them tonight, it's game over. And you know, you take a team to Germany of younger players and you just give them the experience. Martin O'Neill will not like doing it, but Martin O'Neill will also realise that we need to get this shit together. Football wise, it was just absolutely rank rotten. Why have we got wingers on the park? Says Tony. Why do I have wingers on the park? The wingers are getting. You've got to give Stuttgart a little bit of credit. Stuttgart are a good team. They've done their homework. They've looked at the way that Celtic play. They've looked at the way that the Celtic move forward fast, and it's through the wingers. So you've got to give it to Stuttgart that, you know, they've realised that Tenecte is a good player, can cause some hassle. Dice Maeda, good player, can cause us plenty of hassle. And they're doubling up on them. So you're nullifying the wingers. So what you then have to do is you need to be pinpoint passing. And this is where Celtic fail. Our passing's way off. We're passing into areas that players aren't there, that they've got to run into. And just do what the Germans do. Pass it into feet. Didn't even get me started on Kasper Schmeichel, because he as a player, he's losing my respect on he's losing my respect as a Celtic goalkeeper. Do you think of the goalkeepers we've had over the years that would have made those saves? Have they realised their keeper is pish? No, but I think what they have done is they've realised that if you target everything down the left-hand side, the keeper can't do anything on his left-hand side. Even when he dived for the ball, he can't put his arm out. You've seen him, he puts his arm so far, and then he pulled it back in. The keeper's carrying an injury, but we allow him time on the pitch. That's Martin O'Neill and Fozzie. And you've got to say it's the goalkeeper coach. The goalkeeper coach that was told that, under the previous manager, you're not that great. Maybe Wilfred Nancy had something. Maybe Wilfred Nancy had something on the goalkeeper coach that went, look, you're not performing at your best to these guys. You need to prove your worth to me. And he went, fuck that, I'm off. I'm just saying. Because the goalkeeper situation is the one that's really let us down in Europe this year. But what can you say? It's a game that we just want to get out of the way. It's 45 minutes of football. We do have the away leg to go with, which is going to be unbelievable when you think about it. I'm not exactly sure what we hope to achieve in the away game. Especially if we get beat 3-1. If it's 3-1 tonight, there's no chance of a comeback in Germany. Not a chance. That's why Nancy got rid of the coach. Been there too long, pipe and slippers. Need the back four tighter and closer together. I don't think that the back four are the issue. The issue with the back four is they're passing it side to side to each other. The issue is the midfield. They holding two in midfield, and then the three that are further forward, they're all over the place. There's not any wee triangle balls that you could see getting played. The midfield's a shambles. It's been a shambles all season. We started off good, and you seen Paulo Bernardo staying beside Callum in the midfield bit. The shape was fantastic. The issue is Daizen Maeda. Just Daizen Maeda. Do you take him off? Let's just get through the next 45 minutes, make sure there's no injuries, and onwards to domestic matters. Because I think that this is the second last game that we will play in Europe this year. The only good thing about it is around about 3,000 Celtic fans will get to go to Germany, get an away day, and the last weekend in February, follow Celtic, enjoy themselves, but there's Kasper Schmeichel coming back out. Yay! Yay! Kasper Schmeichel's back out. No changes. No changes at half time. It's been too easy for Stuttgart. Scales, Schmeichel, Trusty, back to that shit again. Yep. We need I hope that, I know it's not going to happen, but we need to just, I'm dreading the next couple of weeks now. Absolutely dreading the next couple of weeks. Tierney doesn't look confident. Just seeing Tierney on the pitch, he does not look confident one little bit. Game's underway. Stuttgart won all of their games on home soil in the league phase. I'm glad I've not even set up a video for after this, and I'm kind of glad. I don't think I could cope. I'll review the game in the morning. We have to make Sinisalo our default goalkeeper. Yeah, we do, but Martin O'Neill's not going to look at him. He looks pissed off. Yeah, he does look pissed off, Kieran Tierney. This isn't a good Celtic team. Come on, Celtic. Oh, Tam should have. Rajo goes out for a throw in. Nervous, nervous breakdown incoming. Oh. If Celtic score here, I'm going to come off the comments so I don't see them. Let's get it on this big screen again. Come on, Celtic. Rojo, corner. No, it's corner to Celtic. Offside? That wasn't the offside. How could he see it was offside? He was behind him. Ugh. Benjanigran. Dyson. Dyson. Come on, Celtic. Oh, don't pass it all the way back to Scales, man. Paulo going forward. Good to see a midfielder going forward. Gives it to Arajo, and Arajo goes all the way back to Scales. Scales. Tierney. Callum. Don't find. I'm giving up on this, honestly. I'm giving up on watch alongs, man. This is embarrassing. Having to put myself through this publicly. Could be in the pub. Big Tam's got the ball. Going forward. 2 players on him. No help. Benji Nigran's now getting there. Can Tam get the ball in? Shite ball. Don't know why it bothers, honestly. Don't know how that was a foul. Fan. Yeah, I'm going to turn Joe Hart down myself. I think Joe Hart's adding to the depression. Come on, look at the amount of ground the Stuttgart player just made in his own backline. You shouldn't be allowing players that much space. Oh, here we go. Scales. Come on, they're all airtime. That's a foul, ref. Go to start booking them. Good. He's going to miss the second leg. Well, that's a good thing. The more of their players we can get missing the second legs, the better. No, it's not, Aaron. The watch alongs aren't, actually. You actually get paid less per 1,000 views with the watch along. Come on. Scales will just pass it back to me. You know, he goes with a diagonal ball. I don't know why he goes with a diagonal ball. He can't hit it to a player's foot. It's just the worst passing ever. Yeah, the views are way down on this tonight. The views are about 3,000 down on what they usually are. But it's cool. Come on, Celtic. mean, look at the positioning of them against our back three. Maeda. Araujo. Come on, Araujo. Go on, Araujo. Dies no fuck this up. Gives it back to Araujo. Oh. The Celtic quality is just about there. It's just Araujo. Corner. Come on. People are boycotting the watch along. Maybe are. That's how you defend. Shite. Ah. Big Les New Baz. That's the funniest thing I've seen all night. You're never gonna believe us, you're never gonna believe us, you're never gonna believe us. The big Les she knew, the big Les knew, the big Les knew. Oh, I think Maeda is trying to get a fucking game for Stuttgart. Callum, stop playing fucking balls into position. Play it to feet. Tierney, there's nobody there for Tierney to cross it into. Come on, Benji. How much did these players cost? What is the price of their squad? Is it all in me on? The value of their squad is 339 million to 340 odd million. $20 million, $12 million, $15 million, $10 million, $42 million. Just the presses, you've done it. 3-1. Midfielder Callum pulls out. 2 defenders all over the place. Schmeichel again. Do you know, a good keeper's it goes under him. Good keeper saves that. He got it all wrong. He got it all wrong. Kasper Schmeichel got it all wrong. Kasper Schmeichel's cost us 3 goals tonight. A lot of questions will come the way of Kasper Schmeichel. The commentators just say, yes, it's time to drop him. It's too late. Are you joking? Oh, come on. Jesus. Really? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What is the point? There's the fans walking out. Celtic fans have started walking out. 58 minutes. Joe Hart says, let's just stay patient and let the football do the talking. Kasper again tries to go with his right hand to save it when it goes to his left. What? Is it offside? Oh. Offside. I don't know why we're getting excited. Yeah, we need a clear out. We need a total clear out, mate. Don't know, it's just fucking... It's back to 3-1. I think it's just... We're shit. Absolute shit. Okay, it's back to 3-1, big deal. Would you take 0-0 now? 0-0 away from home, aye. Oh God, here comes Hitati. Here comes Rio Hitati. Hitati and Yang. Yay. Dies Maida. Off. That's it, just changed now, mate. It's automatic software that does the score, so I had to wait on the API key picking up the score line. Hitati show the haters up. God, we're all doomed. We're all doomed. Oh, more than doomed. They're booing Casper. Good. Good. They need to boo Casper. They need to boo Casper. Okay, I'm just showing off, Liam. Yang with a fresh haircut. Casper the Ghost getting booed by his own supporters. The fans know, do you know what I mean? The fans have got every right to boo him. Oh! Get the ball back in. Oh. Hit it to Necti first time. Oh, it was shite. 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 Oh. It's close by Benji Negron. Mikey, we've been saying that. You've had Brendan Rodgers say that for 2 seasons. No quality in the final third. You know, it's the midfield players and the wingers that have got to give you that. The midfield players and the wingers that give you that quality in the final third. And they just don't. Yeah, there's no quality in any third. Casper getting booed. He doesn't. I know it was close to an own goal. I'm sitting, I couldn't believe it. Come on, Celtic. Tenecti just keeps trying to do everything himself, man. Honestly. He's not a team player sometimes. It's weird because we were playing a 4-2. Paul, we started off as a 4-2-3-1 with Paulo Bernardo right beside Callum McGregor. Do you know? So you've got to wonder what the no, we've never, mate. I've never heard our own keeper getting booed. I mean, Benji Negron's possibly the best midfielder that we have, and we need quality around him. Tonight, you're shite. We seem to be buying players that are just these skinny lads with no upper body. Face on the fan says it all. Miss the Ox. Yeah, we do miss the Ox. Can't believe Stanislau Duhan are so bad that Casper can't be dropped. Martin O'Neill has questions to answer. The media the media that go need to ask the question: is Casper Schmeichel carrying an injury? If so, why is he playing the games? Because he's so bad. He's been so bad for half a season. I'm not going to think of a podcast that's a limited company. Why would I think of a podcast that's a limited company that makes thousands a month? Come on, Yang. Final pass is shite. That's the question that we were all asking. Why didn't we sign a centre half, an experienced centre half? Because we all knew we needed a centre half. God, real, come on, get up. Oh. Shocker, the fourth team. The young lad we signed at centre back is a great player, has not been given a chance. It's Scott. He was brought in as fourth choice. He can't get a game at his own team, mate. Come on. He can't get a game at his own team. They were sending him up here to try and get some game time and experience. Celtic's not a club to give players game time and experience. We needed experienced centre back and we didn't get one. God, here comes Luke McCown. Luke McCown, why take off Benji? Oh, why take off Benji? He's the best player. And Iniacho comes on for Tam the Czech. Well, they got the result they wanted because there's no way Celtic are scoring 2 goals. Not a chance. The board needs to go before money is spent. The board are not the issue. Dermot Desmond is the issue. We don't have a board that are capable of standing up to Dermot Desmond. Watch the views jump up now in the next 20 minutes. Come on, Celtic. God, there's quite a lot of people left, isn't there? People have had enough. I got another 8 minutes and you'll see fans just saying, fuck it. We're not scoring 3 goals. But you can actually hear the away fans just, and that's it. Not a noise in Celtic Park. Just nobody's singing at all. Luke McCowan. Ah. Schmeichel lost us the season. Yeah, he has. Schmeichel's lost us more than the season. Tierney, Tenecti. Well, come on, Inacho. What the fuck was that? I think there'll be a big protest on Saturday now. Yeah, mate, I'd rather be in the pub, to be honest. Yeah, I could sit and not have to suffer this in public. It's not. I was reading a comment, mate. With the Casper one, it wasn't my opinion. I was just reading a comment out on the channel. Where is it? Casper out. Can't find it now. There it is. There's the comment there. That was the comment that I was reading out. Schmeichel lost us the season. Before anybody thinks it's my opinion. Protest should be. Okay, that's no fun. Cheers, mate. Did the whole team learn how to. Yeah, there's more fans starting to leave. We've not played well for last April. Thank yous for all the comments. Come on, Celtic. They're even doubling up on Tierney. God, Iniacho, come on. You've got to be fair to Iniacho. He was looking along at Tenecti and like, fucking make some room for yourself, Tenecti. Yang's been a bright spot since he come on. They defend in numbers, do you know what I mean? Come on. Stuttgart are not even trying now. Stuttgart are just keeping themselves fresh. They're not even trying to put pressure on Celtic. They're just letting Celtic, come and have a go if you think you're good enough. Tenecti, shite by Tenecti. I would take Tenecti off. Sriracha's coming on. Who's going to come off then? With Sriracha coming on. Ah. You'll not get that Celtic fan singing like that next week. Go on, goalkeeper. I think we all know the goalkeeper that we need in. And it is definitely not Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, the board are at the game tonight. Not seen anyone in the main stand tonight. TNT doing their best not to show the board members after the God. Got a feel for Martin O'Neill. You do feel for Martin O'Neill. Just nothing. Oh, Casper saves. Yay. Come on. Now we've no striker in the box. There comes Iniacho late. Iniacho doesn't. He's not as a menace like what Big Tam is. Yeah, I heard the ironic cheers for Casper when he made the save. Hey, the sarcasm for the fans. Scales give it back to Schmeichel. Yeah, there's no use having a goalkeeper that's a pantomime, though, is there? It's just woeful, man. Yeah, Casper was getting booed earlier. No miracles happening tonight, mate. No miracles. Just hope there's no much extra time so I could just come off this and go and take the dog for a walk. Joe Hart, if Celtic can get on the front foot, mate, we haven't got on the front foot all night. Oh, there's Hitati. Is it Tenecti? They keep going to the away fans and showing the away fans. Yeah, we are rotten. Yeah, Iniacho. Yeah, you're right, mate. Iniacho just, I don't know what, he just walks around and fuck knows. Luke McCown shouting at fucking Iniacho to get closer. I'm surprised there's so many fans left, because there was talk of a walkout last night, as part of a protest. There was talk of a walkout. You know, talk of the fans protest before the game. Ray Ray's back in Vietnam. Hail from Vietnam. Love staying up until 5 a.m. to watch this. It's great, isn't it, mate? Place better be bouncing versus Hibs. I think that the Celtic fans should just boycott the Hibs game. Come on, we're losing the ball right on the edge of our own box here. Casper's still on his way still. Yeah, mate. I love Luke McCown's enthusiasm. Do you know? And if you could multiply that enthusiasm into every other player, it would be good. And there's a guy that will he be at Celtic next year? Knows there's a lot to be done at Celtic. Of course, the Stuttgart look more likely to score a goal. A lot of people have left the standing section. Yeah, Scott will be interesting. I don't think that there could be about 20,000 would boycott. Come on, any actual Jesus. Oofed. Sriracha tries a cross and he almost gets a goal from it, because it was that bad. No, no, he taken the shot, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a shot. Listen, Celtic, I mean, a lot of you are saying a boycott's the wrong thing. Um, you were all saying that the protest was the disgrace earlier. There was over 200 organisations that were in attendance, 200 different Celtic supporters clubs and fan organisations that took part in a Zoom call last night, and they arranged the throwing of the balls onto the park. Not the Green Brigade, not the boys. It was a Celtic fans collective. Come on. Ugh. more and more fans leaving. I know we can't even clear lines. Boycott a friendly at the start of the season. That's ridiculous. That's far too late. You can't give this board until here comes another goal. Watch this. Corner. Nearly. Nearly. John, the truck driving legend's in the house. I don't know what words of wisdom I could say after this tie. The following should be punted. Hatate, Maeda, Schmeichel, Iniacho, and Jesus. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Trying to stay as positive as we can tonight. I'm surprised there's so many fans left in, honestly. The energy's totally gone from Celtic and the second leg's still to go. Well. There's always the World Cup we can watch. Is Hatate playing? I never noticed. I never noticed Hatate, to be honest. Oh, they can't go on 5 minutes. 5 minutes extra time. Can they not just blow the whistle and be done with it? No, it's not, mate. I'll tell you one thing. We have to bring in. We have to now seriously start thinking about what are the board doing to get in the next manager? Who are they looking at for the next manager? Because we need to start thinking about next year now. You know, people saying do boycotts pre-season. We've got a new manager to try and get in. We need to make sure that we get the right man in. We need to let the board know that there's people on the board, their positions are untenable. Nothing's going to change though. Nothing at all. Nothing will change with Dermot Desmond at the club. But you know, you can protest all you want, and you know, you can get in whatever manager you want. As long as Dermot Desmond is at Celtic, nothing will change. Nothing will change whatsoever. Andy Robertson can't be any worse. He's bound to be sitting looking at this going, I don't want to finish my career. Oh. That was. That's the tie done. That is the tie done. That is the tie done. I think that you're looking at an 8-1 aggregate score, maybe even a 9-1. Yeah, mate. I'm not even going to get emotionally unattached to Celtic now. Don't know, just for yeah, we're not winning. We're not winning anything this year. And people are saying we need to stop the protests. We've got a league to win. We're not winning anything. We are winning absolutely nothing this year. Nah, I don't think it is a surprise. Not with the quality of the players that we have. Absolutely just gave up to have that. Fans are way off the stadium. It's woeful, man. Casper has cost us. Yes, he has that. He cost us 3 goals tonight. Oh, look, there's Hitati. Passing it back the way to the defenders. I can understand why the stadium's so empty. It's one of the worst runs, performances in Europe. You can actually hear their defenders shouting, yay. That's how bad it is. Frauds, I think there's a lot of them more than frauds. Yang's one of the best players tonight. Oh, come on, McCown. Why did you do that? Sriracha away over the top again. You've got to hit the target. You've got to hit the target. The inability of Celtic players to hit a target. God. Scales just punts it up. Sriracha, Terekti. Almost made it respectable. 4-2 at the end. Boos at the end at Celtic Park. Can't hear the boos because all you can hear is the... I didn't think we'd be so poor tonight. Didn't think we would be so poor. And you notice that they've never zoomed into the hierarchy at Celtic Park at all. Anyway, it is what it is. Celtic have been beaten, and beaten easily, in the Europa. And I'd like to thank everyone who watched this watch along tonight. Numbers are way down on what they usually are, and people just deciding not to fucking tune in, just like the game, pretty much. Big shout out to everyone in the comment section tonight. Thank you for joining me. I shall see yous in the morning. I'll see you in the morning. We'll do a reaction video. Fuck that. I'll see you in the morning.